Fear of failure gets all the attention. People talk about it, write about it, and make excuses because of it. But let me tell you something even more dangerous. The fear of success. It's subtle, it's sneaky, and most of the time, you don't even know it's controlling your life. This fear doesn't show up like doubt or hesitation. It shows up as self-sabotage, procrastination, or excuses disguised as logic. You think you're protecting yourself from risk, but what you're really doing is keeping yourself small, terrified of what happens if you actually win. Here are 5 signs you're afraid of success and don't even know it. Be brutally honest with yourself, because recognizing these patterns is the first step to breaking free. 1. You stay in your comfort zone. Success doesn't live in the comfort zone. It lives in the unknown, in the challenges, in the risks that scare the hell out of you. But if you're clinging to safety, if you're avoiding the big moves that could change your life, then you're not just avoiding failure. You're avoiding success. Ask yourself, are you sticking to what's easy because you're scared of the responsibility that comes with more? Are you avoiding growth because deep down you're afraid of what it will demand from you? If the answer is yes, you're letting your fear of success control you. Comfort zones feel good, but they're traps. They keep you stuck, average, and far from your potential. 2. You procrastinate on what matters most. Procrastination isn't just laziness. It's fear in disguise. You're not putting off the work because it's hard. You're putting it off because finishing it means you'll have to face the possibility of succeeding. Why? Because success means change. It means responsibility. It means pressure to keep going and keep improving. That's terrifying for most people, so they put off the work that really matters. They stay busy with meaningless tasks instead of focusing on what will actually move the needle. Are you guilty of this? Are you filling your days with distractions to avoid the fear of what comes next? 3. You downplay your goals. If you're constantly shrinking your goals, telling yourself, I just want to do okay, or I don't need to be the best, that's fear talking. You're afraid to dream big because big dreams come with big expectations and big chances to fail. But here's the thing. Downplaying your goals isn't protecting you. It's killing your potential. It's keeping you from chasing what you really want, all because you're scared of what success might demand from you. Stop shrinking your dreams to fit your fear. Start raising your standards to match your potential. 4. You sabotage your progress. Self-sabotage is the clearest sign you're afraid of success. You make progress, you start winning, and then you do something to mess it all up. Maybe you miss deadlines, ignore opportunities, or let distractions take over. Whatever it is, you're creating obstacles for yourself because deep down, you're scared of what happens if you actually succeed. Why? Because success changes everything. It forces you to grow. It makes you stand out. It makes you accountable for maintaining it. That's intimidating, so you sabotage yourself to avoid it. Recognize the patterns. Call yourself out on your excuses. Stop being your own worst enemy. 5. You care too much about what others think. This is a killer. If you're constantly worrying about how others will react to your success, if you're afraid of jealousy, criticism, or judgment, you're letting their opinions hold you back. You tell yourself, I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable, or I don't want to seem arrogant. But what you're really saying is, I'm too scared to rise above the crowd. Guess what? People will talk. Some will celebrate you and others will hate you. But none of that matters. What matters is whether you're living up to your standards, not theirs. Why fear of success is worse than fear of failure. Fear of failure is obvious. You see it. You feel it. You know when it's holding you back. But fear of success, it's silent. It hides behind your excuses, your procrastination, your comfort zone. It tricks you into thinking you're protecting yourself, when really, you're just scared of stepping into your potential. Here's the truth. Success is terrifying. It forces you to level up. It forces you to take responsibility. It forces you to let go of the old version of yourself and become someone better. But that's the point. Growth isn't supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be uncomfortable, challenging, and scary. Because that's how you know you're doing it right. Success is not for the faint of heart. It's not something that lands in your lap or something you stumble into by accident. Success requires you to confront everything that makes you uncomfortable. The doubt, the responsibility, the relentless need to level up. The truth is, you're not afraid of success itself. You're afraid of what it will demand from you. And that's where the real battle begins. Fear of success is sneaky. It whispers in your ear, making you second-guess every bold move. It convinces you to back down just when you're on the edge of something great. But here's the thing, fear will always be there. Your job isn't to eliminate it. It's to act anyway. Success changes you, and that's the point. One of the biggest reasons people fear success is because they know it will change them. You can't step into a higher level of life and remain the same person you were before. Success will demand that you grow, evolve, and let go of old habits, old beliefs, and even old relationships. Change is uncomfortable. It's scary. But staying the same, that's far worse. Staying the same means staying stuck. It means never knowing what you're truly capable of. Ask yourself this: are you more afraid of changing, or are you more afraid of staying the same and wasting your potential? Because the reality is, you have to choose. You're afraid of responsibility. Let's be honest. Success comes with weight. It comes with the expectation to keep delivering, to keep pushing, and to keep raising the bar. That pressure can feel overwhelming, and it's easy to convince yourself that it's safer to avoid it altogether. But here's the truth. Responsibility isn't a burden. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to prove to yourself that you can handle more, do more, and be more. The weight of success will either crush you or forge you into something stronger. Which one it does is entirely up to you. The fear of standing out. Success puts you in the spotlight, and not everyone is ready for that. When you rise above the crowd, you become a target for criticism, jealousy, and judgment. It's easy to stay average because no one notices you there. No one challenges you when you're in the middle of the pack. But let me tell you something. Being invisible is not the goal. You weren't meant to blend in. You weren't meant to live a life so small that no one even notices it. Standing out is scary, yes, but it's also where freedom is. It's where fulfillment is. It's where you find out who you really are. The fear of losing what you have. When you succeed, you open yourself up to the fear of losing it all. What if you can't maintain it? What if it all falls apart? What if people see you fail after you've risen to the top? This fear keeps so many people stuck. They think it's better to never succeed than to risk falling from success. But that's a lie. Staying average doesn't protect you. It just guarantees that you'll never experience the fullness of life. Here's the reality. Failure is always a possibility. But so is growth. So is learning. So is coming back stronger than before. The fear of loss is nothing compared to the regret of never trying.